Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial for a voluminous ponytail with extensions. You already knew this was going to be a hair tutorial because my hair is looking all kinds of crazy right now, but I wanted to film this video for you guys because this is honestly one of my hands down favorite go-to styles because you really do get the effect of having big hair when you do a ponytail, especially if you put a bunch of extensions in and really get that volume with it. So, you know, you have really big voluminous hair, but it doesn't take as much time, doesn't take nearly as much time as, you know, clipping in all your extensions and curling them and everything like that. It's so quick and easy. And I like it too, just to get my hair up off my neck and my shoulders. It doesn't feel quite as hot and it's not as, you know, that heavy feeling of having all of your extensions down. So that's why I've been loving this style. And I really wanted to film this yesterday, but my voice was still gone from Generation Beauty, which was almost a week ago now, but I just obviously had too much fun because I completely lost my voice. I was sounding so raspy and crazy for a couple days there, but I had so much fun at Generation Beauty. I love you guys so much. Honestly, seeing you in person and just seeing your beautiful faces is the reason why I do this, and there's probably a handful of times where I almost teared up at just the kind words you guys were giving me and just all the things you were saying. I love you so much, and thank you to everyone who came up to say hi at Generation Beauty in New York. And why don't we get into the tutorial? So I want to show you guys the extensions that I use. Pretty much anytime I am rocking long hair, these are the extensions that I'm wearing because I am obsessed with these. I love them so much. They're the Bellami Balayage by Guy Tang extensions, the 220 gram 22 inch, and I believe the color is 8/60, but I will be sure to list all of the details down below for you guys. The reason I love these so much is because they blend so well, which whenever I've had my hair this color blonde, I feel like it's always the hardest to get to blend with extensions. Usually blonde extensions are all one tone and they're very, very light. But these have so much dimension going on, and these are also super thick. This isn't even the full set because I don't use full set for my ponytail. This is two clips and 2 3 clips. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the top of my head now. So the other trick to this, you want to grab 2 hair ties because we're actually doing like a ponytail inside of a ponytail so we can conceal our extensions inside. So I'm going to grab the first hair tie and I'm going to make a little mini ponytail right at the crown of my head. So I'm just going to take like a round or squarish section. It doesn't really matter too much. You just want to make sure it's exactly where you want the base of your ponytail to be, so not too far back, not too far forward. Okay, so that looks about right. You don't want it to be too big because then the base of your ponytail will be too big and you won't be able to get a hair tie around it, so just keep that in mind. But once I've got that, I'm going to tie the first hair tie. Pretty easy so far, right? Okay, then we are ready for our extensions after we have a little mini sprout ponytail going on. And then you're going to grab your extensions and you just want to reach for the smaller clips, or the smaller wefts I should say. So I'm using two clips to start off because these are going to be easier to wrap around the inside of your ponytail, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just flipping this upside down basically and starting in the back, which you don't have to start in the back, but that's just what I usually do. You want to get as close to the bottom of that hair tie as possible and make this as small as possible. I'm just wrapping that around and clipping it in to our little ponytail we made. Just gonna have something like this. It's gonna look a little strange. Then I'm gonna take that other 2 clip weft and just clip that in right around the other one. Just like that. Ooh, it's about to storm outside. I was gonna say, it's getting really dark really early, but it's actually just a thundercloud covering the sky. And then I always have the best luck using 3 clips for the outer part of the ponytail. So again, just wrapping that around and clipping it in upside down. It's kind of an awkward thing to show. I don't even know if I could really give you a good angle of this. Sometimes it's easier to hold all that hair up so you can see where you're aiming. And then this is the second 3 clips, so I'm just going to go ahead and clip that one in as well. Okay, so when you are done, you should have some kind of crazy ponytail looking thing situated on the top of your head like this. Okay, so I'm just brushing this out a little bit, but once you have this big bump of hair on the back of your head, then it's time to, you're pretty much done. All you need to do is go ahead and flip your head over, and you want to put up the rest of your hair around this ponytail just like you would a regular ponytail to conceal your extensions. I'm giving everything a little brush through just to smooth it over, even though I really don't worry about bumps and things like that. Honestly, I'm sure I'll have some poking through just because I like this to be more of a messy ponytail. Seriously, I'm looking all over for this hair tie, and it's on my wrist. I'm gonna leave it at 2. It's a thick ponytail. Okay. Okay, you can loosen the bottom a little bit if you want. I don't usually like to have a super tight ponytail just because then it's just like I'm all head, so I like to get a little bit of a better hair to head ratio going on. And the great thing about this style, one of the reasons I love it so much, is because I can pretty much work with whatever wave I have left over in my extensions from the last time that I curled them. So that means that once it's up, I really don't have to do much to it. You can curl it if you want to. Sometimes I will go through and curl my natural pieces if I feel like they're not blending well enough with the extensions, which I might do right now just to show you guys really quick. So I just grabbed whatever curling wand I could find first, and this one is by NuMe, and I believe that is a 1-inch barrel. Looks about like an inch. So I will list everything I use down below in the info box though. So the place that it doesn't blend for me sometimes is where my natural length ends, because it's not quite as curly as the extension. So to fix that, I'm just gonna take a little bit of my natural hair and just quickly wrap it around the curling wand, and you don't have to hold it very long at all. You can curl some of your own hair with the extensions though if you want it to blend even more, but I just go through and do this really quickly. So you can kind of see from one side to the other, it just, I don't know, it just kind of works with the extensions better when you curl it, but you don't always have to do this. Alright guys, so then you're pretty much done. If you just want to brush it all back together, helps it blend just like so. And you can even fluff it up a little bit. I'm just using the brush that came with my Bellami extensions. It actually really is the best brush ever to use on these things. Just detangles them way better than your typical hairbrush would. Okay. Alright guys, so that is it for the tutorial. Sorry for the awkward angle, but it's really the only way I can fit this big ponytail in the entire shot is have my camera all the way up. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It is, sometimes I feel like in my videos I make things seem more complicated than they really are because I'm trying to explain it well enough, but I promise you guys, if you practice it a few times, it is really quick and easy and simple, and I just love how sassy a good voluminous ponytail is. Don't get too sassy with the ponytail. Be careful whipping your hair around. You don't want to take out any innocent bystanders in the club with your hair. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye!